Sierra and Diego, I want to start with you. Of course, Monse and Cesar, they had some romance and they had some roadblocks in season 4. How do you feel about how their romance played out this season? And are they together in your mind?
Yeah, I would say they're not together in my mind. I think they left off on great terms as friends, and potentially something could develop later down the line once they both have their figured out, more so Cesar, at least.
Watch your language.
In season 4, we have intense arguments, you know, where she's telling Cesar, I'm not gonna risk my life for you. I'm not gonna put my life and my future in jeopardy. And I think that was something that, as an audience, as a fan of the show, not even like playing a character on the show, I was really waiting for that moment for Monse to really stick up for herself and put herself first, be a little selfless, and care more about her future than some teenage boy named Cesar Diaz.
It's so funny too, because I thought the same thing. I'm like, wow, like you really see how selfish Cesar is this season.
I see a future.
Am I in it?
If I'm lucky.
If we both are. But at the same time, like, I feel like they still have so much love for each other, regardless, because they've been in each other's lives for so long. So I think, like you said, they're on the same page now, and they both know that they need to figure out who they are as individuals, but they're both like, we'll see what happens in the future.
Okay.
That's all love.
Okay, now speaking of the future, Jessica and Jason, we got to talk about Ruby and Jazmin.
Ruben Martinez, will you go to prom with me?
Is there chamoy?
Like I forget.
It's a date.
Are they gonna figure it out and stay together? What do you see for them in their next chapter?
I see a few things. I feel like it could go one of two ways. Like I could see them, you know, being together forever and like getting married and having kids. And then I can also see, speaking for Jazmin, that she has more to offer than being the other half of Jazby. You know, I feel like she's such a selfless person, and she showed that throughout the series, that I think it's her turn to kind of put herself first too, and, you know, focus on her education and what other opportunities there are for her. I mean, she's taking care of her dad too, so not going to Berkeley was a big blow for her. And
I selfishly like want to see them together forever.
Yeah.
Because Jazmin's so good for Ruby, right? Like, ultimately, like, I feel like there's so much more than just like this infatuation between them. Like it's like this friendship and like this equal match of like drama and they're like each other's match, drama and comedic wise. So it's just like, I'd love to, I feel like I see old like Hispanic couples today, and I'm like, y'all were once
Jazmin and Ruby. We're on a rocking chair.
Julio, I want to go to you. Of course, a shocking and heartbreaking moment in season 4, of course, saying goodbye to Oscar.
Oscar? Oscar! Oscar!
What did you make of that?
It's hard to say this, but I did like to see that there are consequences for choices. And even though he was doing his best to correct those things in his life, his past caught up to him. And I don't want to say this in like as harsh words, but I hope that it is a reminder that these things do happen, and it's not a joke. It's not a game that you can just go in and frivolously just hang out in that life. If you're really gonna do it, you gotta own up to the consequences if they catch up to you.
I want to know a little bit about the final day on set. I want you to be honest. Were there tears? What was that day like?
Oh, you know what? We've only done this in one season before, where we shoot the last scene of the show on the last day.
Yeah.
So it was
Bittersweet.
I guess perfectly well timed and bittersweet.
We all got to rap together.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and I think everybody was there. If they weren't working that day, they showed up just to say bye, and it was just bittersweet. Saying adios to a
I remember
journey.
I remember it being a night shoot, and like as badly as I wanted to like cry and be sad, I also just wanted to go sleep.
I think it was because there was all of us, like the parents were there, like everybody was there, that it was hard to kind of be sad because we just have such a good time together that we were all just like laughing. Like the parents were getting in trouble in the house because they were being too loud while we were filming. I was like, you guys aren't actually drunk. Like, it's okay.
They also like
you would think there'd be tears and stuff, and I mean there kind of was, but they actually
about to say,
kicked
there
us
was.
out. Like, we were
Yeah,
gonna just
they really
stand there.
did. They clubbed us at 2
We
a.m.
didn't
Like
even
they
have
turned the lights
time to
off.
like
True.
cry and
Yeah, it was like 4
reminisce
a.m.
because they were like, guys,
It's 4 a.m.
we have to wrap
No,
it.
I think genuinely, like, I don't know if I'm speaking for everyone, but it wasn't that sad because it's like leaving your like aunt's house. It's like you're coming back, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's sad to like leave on Thanksgiving, like, oh bye, I'll see you guys. But it's not like goodbye forever, you
Right.
know?
It's like, I'll see y'all next week.
And
Like-
look, here we are.
We're all so close that it's like saying goodbye to our characters, but definitely not them.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Of course. Okay, so did anybody take anything from wardrobe or?
Oh, we all did.
Right, okay.
We
I want to know what everybody took.
Stuff since season
I've
one.
been taking
I-
stuff since season 1.
I stole my cash chair, like my entire cash
Yep.
chair, because everybody was like, "Yeah, like take your cash chair."
Just
thing
the
that
back of it. He
says
took
your
the
name.
whole chair.
I was like delirious. It's like 4 a.m. and I was like, "All right, I'll take my cash chair." I guess.
I really wanted Juanita, the thick gnome, but they hid her from me. I couldn't find her.
You earned Juanita after all.
I think so too.
I think
They
so,
would
too.
not budge on it.
I just have
And I'm like,
Ruby
I know y'all about to
sneakers.
steal her.
Yeah.
I just have Ruby sneakers because I'm not really a collared shirt type of guy.
As you see, he's a mesh type of guy.
I have Jasmine's earrings. I
You are
had
a
to.
mesh.
Oh, you gotta have the hoop.
I had to have the hoops.
Gotta have the hoops.
Yeah.
I had like a hoodie. Like I feel like Monse wore so many hoodies. I wanted Jamal's. Remember those like cheetah slippers?
Yes.
He had those Uggs. Those were cute.
Yes.
I was
I
like,
wanted
can I
Jamal's
take these?
room.
His,
I was like,
his
let me
new
just take
room.
His new room.
I
with
think I
me.
took the little Pac-Man thing.
Don't take nothing out my room.
Never see it again.
I seen a picture of Diego sleep in Jamal's bed the other day. Like, what are you doing?
I would always sleep on that.
My last question, because I'm getting the wrap. We're so excited about the spinoff. Who wants to reprise their role and who will make an appearance?
We don't know anything about it.
We have nothing
It's a
to do with that.
completely different show.
But best of luck
Well, yeah.
to the cast.
Would you be down for an OG on my block movie?
The movie, yeah.
Oh my
Only
God,
if
yeah.
there's gnomes in it.
And only if there's gnomes.
I mean, there's 2 years in between there.
Yeah.
You know?
We could have did like a senior trip. That would've been dope.
That would have been fun.
Fingers crossed that we'll get more.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you.